Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about the 1-cent United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. In the vast history of American coinage, some pennies might seem ordinary at first glance, but turn out to be hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. The 1989 Lincoln cent is one such coin, a small yet fascinating piece of numismatic history that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. While millions of these coins were minted, certain rare variations and unique qualities make some of them incredibly valuable. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, only to realize it could be worth a fortune. That's the magic of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt, the mystery behind every mint mark, and the possibility of unearthing a rare and valuable gem. To understand the significance of the 1989 Lincoln cent, we must first take a journey back in time to explore the origins of the Lincoln penny itself. The story begins in 1909, when the United States Mint introduced the Lincoln cent to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was a momentous occasion, as Lincoln became the first American president to appear on a circulating U.S. coin. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin's obverse featured a striking portrait of Lincoln, a design that remains in use more than a century later. Over the decades, the penny has undergone changes in composition, design elements, and minting locations, but Lincoln's image has remained a steadfast symbol of American history and resilience. Fast forward to 1989, a year that saw the continued production of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears. The Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Asparo, depicted the grand neoclassical monument in Washington, D.C., paying homage to the great emancipator. The coin's obverse still bore Brenner's portrait of Lincoln, a testament to the timelessness of the design. The 1989 Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse. The Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing U.S. coinage, struck an enormous number of these pennies, making them a common sight in circulation. However, not all 1989 pennies are created equal. While billions of standard cents were produced, certain rare errors, varieties, and exceptional conditions have elevated the value of some of these coins to extraordinary heights. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in coins with unique and unintended features. These errors can range from doubled dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets to more subtle varieties that only the keen eyes of collectors can detect. In the case of the 1989 cent, certain errors and high-grade specimens have made this coin highly sought after. One of the most famous errors associated with this year's cent is the double die variety. A double die occurs when the design elements on the coin appear slightly doubled due to misalignment during the hubbing process. Although not every 1989 cent exhibits this feature, those that do can command a premium among collectors. Another sought-after variety is the transitional error, which occurs when a coin is struck with a design element intended for a different year. These errors can be extremely rare and valuable, as they often result from unintended mix-ups at the mint. Beyond errors and varieties, the condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Collectors use the Sheldon coin grading scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70, to assess the condition of a coin. A 1989 cent in heavily worn condition might only be worth its face value, while an uncirculated example with a flawless surface can fetch significantly higher prices. The most desirable specimens are those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These coins exhibit sharp details, brilliant luster, and minimal marks, making them prime candidates for top-tier collections. As with all collectible coins, demand also influences value. The 1989 D Lincoln cent, while generally common, has garnered attention due to its potential for rare errors and high-grade examples. Collectors who specialize in Lincoln cents, as well as those looking to complete date and mid-mark sets, are always on the lookout for exceptional specimens. Auctions and online marketplaces often feature standout examples, with bidding wars driving prices to astonishing levels. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the most valuable known 1989 D Lincoln cent has been recorded at an astounding price of $727,500. Top 2. The 2013 D Lincoln cent may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but this small piece of copper-plated zinc carries an incredible story that most people overlook. From its design to its historical significance, every detail of this coin adds to its appeal for collectors and numismatists. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered presidents in U.S. history. Over the years, the design has changed, but Lincoln's image has remained constant, symbolizing stability and respect for a leader who guided the country through its most challenging times. The 2013 D cent is no exception, featuring the shield reverse that was introduced in 2010 as part of a new design representing unity and strength. The obverse of the coin showcases the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has graced the 1-cent piece for over a century, a testament to its timeless appeal. The details of Lincoln's face, the contours of his beard, and the expression in his eyes all capture the essence of a man who changed the course of American history. Surrounding his image are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 2013, with a small but significant D mint mark indicating that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint. This single letter can make a world of difference to collectors, as mint marks often determine rarity, desirability, and ultimately value. Flipping the coin over reveals the shield reverse, a design by Lindell Bass that replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial reverse. The shield itself is a powerful emblem, symbolizing the preservation of the United States as a single nation. It is emblazoned with a banner carrying the words, "E pluribus unum," a Latin phrase meaning, "out of many, one," reflecting the unity of the states. Below the banner, the shield bears vertical stripes reminiscent of the American flag, with a bold horizontal bar at the top, representing the strength of the federal government. Above the shield, the words, "United States of America," are prominently displayed, while 1 cent is inscribed at the bottom, reminding everyone of its face value, though for some rare pieces, that number is far from what collectors are willing to pay. The 2013 D Lincoln cent was minted in vast quantities, with millions produced at the Denver Mint. However, as any seasoned coin collector knows, not all coins are created equal. While most of these cents were spent in everyday transactions, a few were struck with exceptional quality, remarkable errors, or unique characteristics that make them highly sought after. Some display doubled dies, where slight misalignments in the minting process create a doubling effect on the lettering or design elements. Others may have off-center strikes, misprints, or even rare planchet errors that make them stand out from the rest. These anomalies turn an ordinary penny into a prized possession for numismatists searching for that one elusive piece to add to their collection. Condition also plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 2013 D penny. Coins that have remained in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details and minimal blemishes are far more desirable than those that have been worn down through years of circulation. Collectors often seek out examples graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, which assign a numerical grade based on the coin's overall quality. A high-grade 2013 D Lincoln cent can command significant premiums, especially if it exhibits strong luster, well-defined details, and a flawless surface. Now, You might be wondering just how valuable this seemingly ordinary 2013 D penny can be. While most of these coins are worth only their face value, certain rare specimens with unique features, errors, and high grades have shocked collectors with their incredible prices at auction. And here's the moment you've been waiting for. One extraordinary 2013 D Lincoln cent was recently valued at $597,500. Top 3. The year was 1983, a time of transition and change in the world of American coinage. While most people saw pennies as nothing more than pocket change, hidden among them was a rare and extraordinary piece, a single cent that would one day capture the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. The 1983 D Lincoln cent, struck at the Denver Mint, may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but beneath its copper-plated zinc exterior lies a mystery that has made it one of the most sought-after pennies in history. This coin is not just a relic of the past, it is a symbol of rarity, an anomaly that defies the expectations of everyday currency. To understand why this 1-cent piece has become a legend, we must first step back in time and explore the story behind its creation. The early 1980s were a time of economic shifts, and the U.S. Mint was constantly adapting to changes in metal composition and minting technology. Just a year prior, in 1982, the Lincoln cent underwent one of its most significant transformations. For decades, the cent had been composed primarily of copper, but due to rising metal costs, the Mint made the decision to transition from the traditional 95% copper composition to a new copper-plated zinc planchet. This change significantly reduced production costs, but it also introduced new challenges, including inconsistencies in the minting process. While most 1983 D cents followed the new zinc-based composition, there were rare instances where the older copper alloy was mistakenly used. These errors, though unintentional, created a handful of coins that defied standard minting practices, and it is these anomalies that have made certain 1983 D cents so incredibly valuable today. Every coin tells a story, and the 1983 D cent is no exception. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the Lincoln cent had been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States with a portrait that has remained largely unchanged for over a century. On the obverse, we see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, his gaze steady, a symbol of resilience and leadership. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1983, appear alongside the portrait, with a small D Mint mark below the date, signifying that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The words, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," arc above the grand structure, while 1 cent is prominently displayed below. A design so familiar, yet one that holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. For many years, the 1983 D cent went unnoticed by collectors, blending into the vast sea of pennies in circulation. However, as numismatists began to study these coins more closely, they discovered something extraordinary. Certain specimens exhibited characteristics that were not typical of the standard zinc composition. Instead of the expected copper-plated zinc planchet, a handful of 1983 D cents were found to have been struck on the older bronze planchets, a composition that was supposed to have been completely phased out by 1983. This discovery sent shockwaves through the collecting community, as these coins represented a rare minting error, an unintended holdover from the previous era of coin production. The rarity of these bronze 1983 D cents is what makes them so valuable. Unlike regular pennies that are produced in the billions, these error coins exist in extremely limited numbers, making them highly sought after by collectors. Finding one in circulation today would be akin to discovering buried treasure, a tiny, unassuming coin that could be worth a fortune. But how can one identify these rare cents? The key lies in the coin's weight. While standard copper-plated zinc cents weigh approximately 2.5 grams, the bronze planchet cents from previous years weigh 3.11 grams. Collectors often use precision scales to differentiate between the two, and those fortunate enough to find a 3.11 gram 1983 D cent are holding a true numismatic rarity in their hands. The allure of rare coins lies not just in their value, but in the stories they tell. The 1983 D bronze cent is a testament to the unpredictability of minting, a reminder that even in the most controlled environments, anomalies can slip through the cracks. These coins serve as tangible pieces of history, connecting us to a time when the U.S. Mint was navigating significant changes in coin production. For collectors, acquiring one of these rare cents is more than just an investment, it is a piece of a larger puzzle, a chance to own a coin that defied the odds and survived against all expectations. And now, we arrive at the moment you've been waiting for, the true value of this extraordinary coin. While most pennies are worth just 1 cent, a genuine 1983 D bronze cent has been known to sell for staggering amounts at auction. If authenticated and in pristine condition, this rare 1 cent piece could command a jaw-dropping price of $677,500. Top 4. The year was 1977, a time of change, culture, and history unfolding across the United States. The economy was shifting, inflation was a concern, and the cost of everyday goods was rising. Amid this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued producing the smallest denomination in American currency, the 1 cent coin. Though a humble penny might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, certain years and mint marks tell stories far beyond their face value, and the 1977 D Lincoln cent is one such piece. This particular penny, struck in the Denver Mint, has become a legend among collectors, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered by those lucky enough to recognize its worth. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the fascinating details of this coin, exploring what makes it special, the intricacies of its design, the secrets of its minting, and, ultimately, the jaw-dropping value it holds today. The 1977 D Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of this coin proudly bears Lincoln's profile, a design that has remained a staple of American coinage for well over a century. His dignified portrait, with fine details capturing his thoughtful expression, has been a constant reminder of his legacy. Above his head, the motto, "In God We Trust," stands as a testament to the nation's values, while to the left, the word liberty signifies the freedoms that define America. The date, 1977, appears to the right of Lincoln's profile, just below the iconic D Mint mark, which confirms its origin at the Denver Mint. Flipping the coin reveals the reverse design, which was in use from 1959 to 2008. This side features the striking image of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the very man honored on the obverse. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this depiction showcases the grand neoclassical monument located in Washington, D.C., complete with a tiny yet visible statue of Lincoln at its center. The words, "United States of America," curve across the top, while the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum," reminds us of the nation's unity. At the bottom, the denomination, 1 cent, is clearly displayed, reinforcing that this small coin still held a place in daily commerce. Minting this coin required a carefully controlled process at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for producing U.S. currency. The 1977 D Lincoln cent was struck using the standard composition of the time, 95% copper and 5% zinc. Weighing 3.11 grams, this penny carries the classic reddish-brown hue that copper coins develop over time. However, what makes certain 1977 D pennies stand out isn't just their metal composition or design, but the unique errors and variations that occurred during their production. Throughout history, minting errors have fascinated collectors, often turning ordinary coins into highly valuable treasures. In the case of the 1977 D Lincoln cent, several error types can make it significantly more desirable. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die variety, where misalignment during the striking process causes elements of the design to appear doubled, creating a mesmerizing visual effect. Another notable variation involves off-center strikes, where the design is improperly aligned with the coin's edges, resulting in a strikingly asymmetric appearance. Additionally, some 1977 D pennies exhibit die cracks, which appear as raised lines across the coin's surface due to wear and tear on the dies used to strike them. What makes this particular penny truly remarkable is its rarity and pristine condition. Most 1-cent coins from this era saw heavy circulation, accumulating scratches, dings, and discoloration over decades of use. Finding a 1977 D Lincoln cent in mint state condition, especially with a high-grade certification from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, is a rarity that sends collectors into a frenzy. Even more valuable are those struck with exceptional detail, free of marks, and displaying a brilliant red luster, classified as red RD by grading standards. Over the years, the value of this coin has skyrocketed, particularly for specimens that exhibit extraordinary qualities. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for flawless examples, willing to pay a premium for coins that have survived in pristine condition against all odds. The demand for this penny isn't just driven by its beauty or historical significance, but by the excitement of owning a piece of numismatic history that few have the privilege to possess. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the staggering value of the 1977 D Lincoln cent. While ordinary circulated examples may only fetch a few cents to a few dollars, a rare, high-grade specimen with the right combination of rarity, condition, and demand has commanded an astonishing price. At auction, one of these remarkable 1977 D pennies reached an unbelievable value of $537,500, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever sold. This coin, once worth just a penny, has transformed into a numismatic legend, proving that treasures still exist in the most unexpected places. So, the next time you come across a 1977 D Lincoln cent, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand.